Hello everyone, Railgan here again with another ZvZ. This time we're having another look at another Zerg cheese. ZvZ is all about cheese, right? It's all about the 13-12 action that kills you in the early game. And this game is a little bit different because I'm getting 13-12, but I'm going to survive. And I want to have a look at how I survive and how I'm actually able to turn this game around. Because it's going to look quite dire. And to go a little bit back, sorry. So by the time I noticed that his push is actually coming fairly late, because so far I haven't seen any of his links. This is the first time I'm gonna see 2 links right here. I still got 1 drone on the way, so I'm slightly over droning to be honest. I'm now building links and the links start attacking me. So we all know the situation right now, it's panic time. It used to be the case that most Zergs attack the natural, but nowadays they're going straight for the main and trying to stop you from building spines while they're already morphing their banelings over there. This is a very hard thing to stop, and the way you do it is you throw down a spine crawler as soon as you can behind the mineral line. Because if I put down a spine crawler here, he's obviously just going to kill it with links. I could also pull drones, that's another thing, but this is my preferred way of stopping this attack. Then it's important that I try to kill the banelings, if possible, with my Ling reinforcements. I keep sending a couple links here and there, sadly allowing them to die, but stuff like that just kind of happens. And you're going to see that my defense this game fails quite miserably. My queen is out of position as well. I'm trying to snipe the banelings. I get 1 baneling snipe, and then I have to move away all my drones, and my drones all clumped up. The one thing you don't want to happen, right? My drones have to move over here, and then these banelings would chase and blow him up most likely. But you never want all your drones to clump up and die the way mine did right there. And then another baneling wave. And well, my drone count is looking pretty shabby. So what I'm doing right now is I'm moving the spine crawler over here to try and catch down here to try and catch any of his links that are moving up into my main. I got only 5 drones left in my main and 3 drones in my natural at the moment. I got a couple of links, I'm going to be aggressive. And what is important to note is that the game is not lost right now. If you check my production tab, it's only links right now. I'm constantly being aggressive, so I know how many units he has. Right now I have to build a couple of links because I know that he sends a couple of links across the map. The spine crawler here helps me a lot with zoning. He's using the overlord drop. It's important that you always have overlords or links stationed here, because this is something very common in the current meta game, where after the drop they start, where after the initial harassment they start dropping you a little bit. And what ends up happening is that you lose a lot of links to these drones, so what you do is you spread your drones in every direction you possibly can and hope to survive. Luckily enough, I was able to survive this game. And I'm scouting him and I'm noticing that he took no gas at the natural. I see the Roach Warren and I see the Evolution Chamber. What this tells me is that it's going to be a very quick 2-base Roach push. I, on the other hand, already got my 3rd base on the way. I got more drones than him right now, or well, an even drone count, but I already built 1 gas and debaningness, so I technically have more drones, I guess. But he then takes the gas, so I scout again. I see that he takes double gas, so I know it's not going to be a Roach Ling all-in, but rather a big Roach push. Because if it was only a 1 gas push, it would definitely be a big Roach push. With links like this, you can afford more roaches. What else is important to note is that he has no lair right now and no 3rd base on the way. Those are the key things I'm looking for. I know that he killed these overlords, so I have to be very careful of an attack through the middle, because I have no vision at all on what he's doing in this part of the map. So we got the +1 missile upgrade, we got the Roach Warren, we are sending some links across the map, got the lair on the way, so I know right now if nothing bad happens I'm going to be ahead. Scouting again, seeing, okay, he's mining there, fully saturated, he's blocking the ramp sadly. I couldn't see that he has no lair, I couldn't see that he has any roaches, but I think he's going to show me them shortly. Over here, lair almost done. I got that spine there that will also be a little bit helpful. I think I then saw the roaches eventually when I poked with my Lings. And not going for roach speed, that means he saves 200 gas and 250 minerals for the lair and roaches. But usually it's not that good, because what that means is that he has to reinforce with Lings, as you're going to see. Because roaches would take too long to walk across the map. But he's getting the roach upgrade, so the roaches would be a lot stronger than the Lings. So I moved the Spine over here because I was a little bit scared that he would attack me over there. However, he decides to just attack me here. I'm going to use the zone right here to try and defend. By funneling his roaches through this area and the Lings through this area as well, I'm able to clump them up, meaning my Ravagers get a better surface area. Also, his units kind of fire a little bit at my buildings, meaning my buildings take damage instead of my roaches. And it's also quite nice for me concave wise, because he can't really push up to me really easily, because his units kind of get stuck, as you see. And then they also easily take piles. If he goes in too deep, I can pull my drones, but I think I can hold this right here without pulling any drones at all. I do lose some Ravagers and it starts getting a little bit close, but as soon as my injected my roaches from the inject start popping, I'm able to clean everything up, as his things seem to be not that efficient. Gotta trash talk the guys a little bit when you beat them this hard, after being down to 5 drones, or 8 or whatever. He scouts my third base, sees my drone count and decides that the game is over, rightfully so. As I have roach speed, he does not have more drones, have a base more and have more units, being up about 40-ish supply. And that's it. That's what I wanted to show you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I want to thank you all for watching and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.